hello recruits, welcome on back. This will be another video. This is being coming to you live from Twitch, our Twitch transmission, and we will be going over the news of the new Gundam card game today. I hope you're all exciting. So if you want to go and see me do stuff on Twitch or something, there's a link in the description if you want to go and check me out over on Twitch. But we're going to be reacting to the Gundam card game stuff. We're going to watch the live stream. We're going to do all sorts of fun stuff. And you guys can tell me if you're excited for the new Gundam card game. Card game, yes. Card game. Trading card game. With some very nice looking art. That I've already seen. And I'm like, ooh, shiny. I would like the shiny cardboard. But we're going to watch this trailer. And we're going to go over it. We get the Gundam Aerial, which is very nice. But yeah, tell me if the sound is loud or anything. Ah, sharing my other obsession. Plastic model kits. Thank you, Bandai, for showing my addictions on stream. I like Gundam too much. God damn it. Making me want to buy model kits too. Okay, sounds good. Good. I'm glad. But yes, showing me the anime that I like to watch. Showing me the model kits I like to build. And now a card game. Look at all the plastic models. Ooh, video game. Hold on. I would like to know. I wish we had stuff like this. I wish we had stuff like this in the West. This would be cool. Or maybe they are in the West. I don't know. But they're not definitely. I don't think they're in my area. That's for sure. I don't think they're in my home turf. But these video games look interesting. I'd like to check them out. Maybe one day. Oh, look at the... got people. We have the little Sulette and Murine. These are adorable. Look at these. Look at these two. This is precious. I like this. Why do I want this? Where do I buy this? Yes, plushies. These are very cute plushies of Suletta and Murine from The Witch from Mercury. I think they're even holding hands. That's adorable. That is precious. I don't know why, but now I want them. This picture. I like this. Cosplayers dressed as Federation characters. That's cool. Do you guys think that there's enough Gundam merchandise in this commercial? Do you think that there's enough Gundam merchandise in this? You know, Bandai is pushing so much Gundam merchandise just in this trailer alone. A keychain, plushies, model kits, the show, the life-size Gundam itself. That's in Tokyo of the unicorn. You think that there's enough product placement in one commercial? Do you guys think that there's... how much is too much product placement? That's the question. That's the question we have to ask ourselves. How much is too much product placement? Never enough? Okay, fair. I mean, it is Gundam. I do like seeing more Gundam merch. Even if I can't buy it all, I do like looking at it. But I will admit, like, this keychain is adorable, and I want it because I'm a big fan of Char. I really like Char. I like Hizaku. I would like this. Or if there's a goof. If there's a goof of this, I would buy the goof even more so than I'd buy this because it's blue. Infomercial channels are a thing, which is just 24/7. You know what? You're absolutely right. That is 100% accurate. I forgot, and and sometimes I would buy from those channels too. You're right. You're right. It's 24/7 ads. All right, let's go. New TCG project. Oh, he's excited. Well, look at that box. That's a very pretty box. I like that box. It's very basic, but it is pretty. Gundam card game. Look at all these. Look at how beautiful this art is. Just look at it. How could I not be interested in this? How could I not want this in my life at this very moment? I want this. Look at it. It is beautiful. They could have gone really cheap with a lot of this, and they could have just, like, and I'm pretty sure there are some bulk cards that are just, like, pictures of the show. But to make full, new illustrations of the Gundams, of the pilots, that is some nice attention to detail. This to me proves that Bandai isn't skimping on this. They're taking this pretty seriously. But look at that. They are definitely putting in a lot of effort on this. Look at that. I would like to know more about the rarities. Look at this Menager card. Bandai knows this is true. Like, all of their card games are very high quality. Like, they're incredibly high quality. Because, like, I have One Piece cards, I have Digimon cards. They're so nice. They have good quality cardboard. The cards themselves look absolutely beautiful. All the successful product lines. I know, right? They've had multiple successful lines so far. Just 2 alone are enough to, like, warrant and justify them making more card games out of the properties they own. Like, here's the thing, like, I like that this is a Gundam card game. Don't get me wrong. I love that it's just solely Gundam. But could you imagine if they decided to do, like, a Super Robot War card game where they had a bunch of properties for, like, all the other mech shows that are out there, like Code Geass, Mazinger, Getter Robo, all that stuff. Could you imagine? That thing would probably be super popular, too. The wing. I want to see that wing again. Which wing is this? This is a standard wing. This is a standard wing Gundam. Very pretty art. And then, of course, that aerial. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I can kind of see, like, in some of the images with, like, this guy shuffling through the cards, that some of them might be just, like, kind of pictures from, like, potentially the anime or something. There's, like, an Amuro card in there that looks like it's ripped straight from the show, which isn't bad. If there's, like, special bulk cards that are a little bit on the cheaper end, that's okay. It's not too bad. Or it could be original art. I don't know. And them showing everybody excitedly playing this card game that's not even out. It's money on the table. That's true. It looks good. It looks awesome. Like, I could see, like, oh, yeah, like this. Like, obviously there's a mechanic for, like, equipping pilots to mobile suits. Oh, is it me, or did Captain get buff more than usual? I couldn't. No! I'm just wearing a different outfit. I'm wearing a Gundam pilot suit. It just adds 10 pounds. But how you doing? How you doing? Welcome on in. But yeah, it's like you got pilots. I'm also noticing, like, where was it? Similar to potentially some of the other Bandai card games that are separated by colors. Captain has 3 different layers of armor. Yes, 3 layers of plot armor, okay? I need it in order to survive the battles in mobile suits that I inevitably have to deal with. But, like, I'm pretty positive that means that, although there's this blue card in here of Kai, I don't know why that's in here. Maybe this is a default thing. But I get the feeling that they're going to separate it based on colors like they have for One Piece and Digimon, where each deck does a different thing. That's pretty cool. I'm speculating, so we don't know. And also, they showed that, like, turning of the card. This is clearly a resource system. I appreciate that. Oh, it's Soletta. There's a white base. Okay. We're looking at... Oh, those are a lot of nice cards. Nice box, by the way. And yes, more product placement. Yes, go buy our other... buy our other Gundam merchandise. Go buy model kits today. Link the universe. Okay, when I saw this initially, chat, when I saw this, I definitely feel like Bandai is trying to, like, really heavy market this. It's very clear they want this to become a big, like, trading card game event. Maybe like Lorcana or Pokemon or all the other card games, or even their own card games. That means they're putting some faith in this product. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm optimistic. Cautiously optimistic. Everyone's excited. They're gonna play a card game. Play the new type. Gundam card game. Not the most inventive name, but it 2025 coming soon. Yeah, there we go. So I guess we will move directly to the Gundam card game, or the live stream. This is a live stream. This is a 40-minute presentation, and I'm curious what kind of information they're going to share with us.
改めてお二人ともガンダムシリーズ大好きということですが、本郷さん、ガンダムは本当にめちゃめちゃ大好きで、特に宇宙世紀作品が好きなんですけど、
Universal Century?
なんていうか、僕の善悪の判断基準とか人格形成の元になってるのが本当にガンダム。
My personalities is that's funny. That's good. That's funny. I like him. I think he's very cool. Very cool. He's a fan of the Universal Century. I can get behind that.
大好きな作品です。
単純な二項対立で悪を語れないというね。
もちろんそうですよ。そんな簡単な話じゃないのでガンダムは。
Gundam series is never that simplistic.
受ければいいなと思ってますが。佐々木さんはガンダムシリーズお好きな作品などありますか
？WO が一番好きで、グラハムとか一番好き。
Chat? Do I have to propose to this woman? Like right now? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know her from Adam, but she loves Gundam 00, which I also love Gundam 00, and Graham is her favorite character. Graham is also my favorite character from Gundam 00, at least from season 1. He's my favorite character, or one of them. So she's a woman after my own heart, I'll be honest. You have excellent taste, madam. You guys get to see the trailer with us again. Bad ad. No, good ad. It makes me want to buy merch. It's bad for my wallet, but not bad for me as my soul. But yeah, like he has the Federation Amuro colors and the other guy is wearing red. Wearing Char's colors. Very cool. Oh, we're gonna go over the history of all the Gundam card games.
ガンダムのですね、カード商品の歴史って結構古くてですね、1988年に SD ガンダム
Back in 1988. All the way back in 1988. Holy crap, they had a card game. I'm actually surprised by that. I didn't expect that. I did watch a video talking about the history of Gundam card games. The only one we ever got was parts of this one called Gundam War that ran from 1999 to 2011. This was the only one we got. Or wait, no, we did get some of the other ones too, I think. But they weren't widely supported. Will launch globally in 2025. Okay, we saw that.
なんとですね、日本語版はもちろん、英語版、そし
For
て
language,
簡体
Japanese,
字版の
English,
3
and
言語
simplified
展
Chinese.
開となって
Okay,
おり
awesome.
ます。
That overall, that announcement is awesome. That's great. It's like that we get it in 3 languages just off the bat. English, simplified Chinese, and Japanese. That's fantastic. Yeah, let's look at how the game
今回
actually
のガンダム
plays.
カードゲームはですね、4種類のカードを組み合わせて50枚2色以内でデッキを構築するカードゲーム。
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to... Okay, we get a 50 card deck with up to 2 colors. Okay, so there's 2 different colors. Okay, so that explains the reason why one of the decks had a blue card in it along with greens. Okay. So basically... Oh, so it would be kind of similar to the... I don't know if they... Wait, they do this in One Piece and in Digimon too, where they're dual colors?
そしてユニットの攻撃で相手のシールドを0枚に
take out the base's shields. Okay. Base shield area, so what was that? Like, it looked like 6 cards? So, well, okay, so the shielding is similar to, I think, like security for Digimon. But it looks like the base is a separate thing, potentially? Yeah, like the shield area, or the base, is right there. Opponent's base and shields, yeah. So there's going to be a base. What? How many cards is this? Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's 6 security. It is similar to Digimon, except for the extra area of a base.
攻撃で相手のシールドを0枚にした状態で攻撃が
Achieve victory within successful attack of opponents with no cards remaining in their shield area. Okay, so you deplete the shield area and the base, and then you attack in to finish. Okay, so it's very similar to Digimon in that regard. Okay. Okay.
こちらのパイロット
Pilots can be paired with any unit. Okay.
カードはですね、どのユニットにもセットすることが可能となっておりまして、セットすることによってユニットを強
Enhance units by pairing them with pilots. Okay, yeah, so like the Gundams themselves, the mobile suits themselves have their own numbers. And the pilots, like Amuro here, can increase the number of these stats. So it goes from 3 to 5 and 4 to 5. Total of a 5-5. Also looks like he has an effect too. I'm pretty sure they'll cover
化
that.
することができるようになっています。そしてこちらのユニットに指定され
Used
た
by
パイロッ
pairing units with specific pilots. Ah, okay. So I'm assuming this means that like characters that would be very like from maybe certain universes, putting them with their respective units. So basically, like this one is clearly showing a sign that like Amuro pairs with the Gundam. Okay.
トをセットするとリンクユニットとなることができて特別な効果や、強い効果を持っていたりすることがあります。リンクユニットで戦況を一変させて勝利を目指しましょう。でいきましょう。改めてですね、ガンダムカードゲームでは50枚のデッキを構築いたします。カードにはそれぞれ青、緑、赤、白の色がありまして。
So there's cards coming one of 4 colors: blue, green, red, or white. And these are showing examples of the 3 of the colors. Okay.
さあ、そしてですね、カードにはユニットカード、パイロットカード、コマンドカード、ベースカードの4種類が存在しております。ではここからこのねカードについてご紹介していきたいと思います。
Explain these types.
まずですね、モビル
Pair a pilot with a unit, increase AP and HP. Unleash the pilot's additional effects. The unit can be paired with any pilot. Try to find the most powerful combination.
AP そして耐久力を表す HP というステータスがあります。またパイロットカードをユニットカードにセットすることによって AP、HP を上げたり追加の効果を付与したりと強化することが可能になっております。
Oh wait, these are in English. These ones are in English. Okay, so Soletta has effects here. It says burst, add this card to your hand. I don't know how that works. Attack once per turn, choose one of your resources and set it as active. Okay.
乗っていないそのままの状態でも攻撃をすることができるんですが、パイロットをセットすることによってより強くなるという形になっております。このガンダムカードゲームの大きな特徴の一つとしてリンクというギミックがあります。こちらですね、ユニットに指定されたリンク
Okay, so they're talking about link units. So they're talking about characters that are link required, like Amuro. Pair a unit with a pilot that corresponds to its link requirement to make link unit. Not only can it attack immediately. Okay, so there is a thing where the card can't attack the turn it is dropped.
こちらがコマンドカードとなっておりまして、コマンドカードはバトルをサポートする使い切りのカードとなっておりまして。
Okay, expand these cards to activate useful effects in battle. Command cards with action step can be used during your opponent's turn. Main, draw 2 cards, then discard 1. Okay, so this command card of Lacus is basically a draw. Then you have this sprite card, intercept order. Choose one enemy unit with 5 or less HP, rest it. Main actor, choose 1 or 2 enemy units with 3 or less HP, rest them. Okay.
相手のユニットにダメージを与えたりとか、追加でカードを引いたりすることができたり、さまざまな効果のカードがあります。今回のガンダムカードゲームには相手のターン中にもこのコマンドカードが使えるアクションステップというものもあったりするので、結構そこの駆け引きが楽しいルールになっております。さらにですね、こちらコマンドカードの中には先ほどのパイロットとしての効果を持つものもあります。
Okay, what? Some command cards carry both command effect and pilot effect. Find the way to use them the best deal with battle at hand.
で、ベースカードの説明でございます。こちら作中
While these cards can be stationed in your shield area, it grants effects to support your units as it guards your shield. They have the FOMO here. Battleship colonies appear often.
中では戦艦だったりとかコロニーなどとして登場したものが今回このベースカードというカードに、なっておりまして、ベースカードはですね、シールドとは別にプレイヤーを守るカードになっていて、1枚だけベース置き場に置くことができます。で、シールドはですね HP1 を持つものとして扱うというルールなんですが、ベースカードはこの右下に先ほどのユニットと同じ HP が書いてあるので、強い高い HP を持っているので、実質的に自分の耐久力を上げることができるというカードになっています。もちろんそれだけではなくて、このベースカードはベースカードの効果も持っているので、しっかり自分のユニットたちをサポートしながら自分の耐久力も上げることができるという形で、結構これもガンダムカードゲームならではの要素としてかなり戦略性の高い
It does fit with Gundam. It does fit with Gundam very well.
リソースカードはですね、コストの支払いに使用するカードのことで、ターンに1枚ずつ増えていくんですが、リソースカードを1枚
Okay, so you gain a resource card once each turn. And okay, so this is a separate deck entirely. So the resource deck is 10 cards. Register resource cards by turning them horizontally to play other cards. Okay. Okay, if you have at least as many resource cards as the level of the card, you can play it. Rest the number of resource cards to match the cost to play the card. Okay, so this is a cost of 2, so you'd have to rest 2 resource cards. Let's have at least 4 resource cards available. Okay.
ものになっていて、例えばリソースカードが場に3枚あれば自分のレベルは3になります。
Level becomes 3.
で、カードをプレ
Okay.
イする
To
に
play a
は
card, you need to be equal and or
レ
above
ベ
the
ルを満たす
level listed.
はい
Okay,
なので
okay,
リソースカードが
okay.
4枚になる
So basically, the way they're saying this is that even though Gundam is level 4 and it only costs 2 to deploy, you can't deploy it until you've reached 4 of the resources. Okay. That makes a bit more sense. It makes it so that you can't just drop the Gundam whenever you want and then just wait. You actually do have to be patient. This will be a game of patience. Okay, so resources can be used. Certain cards can be used either during your turn or the player's turn. Okay. So you can spend all your resources to do something, or your other option is to wait and then let your opponent go and then activate things on their turn. Okay. Okay, multiplayer battles. Look at this. You can play 2v2. Form complex strategies in a team battle. Oh, I like this idea. I like this. Could you imagine the potential to, like, you could literally, like, strategize with your partner, and you guys could come up with ways to, like, not only have a good, strong strategy for just yourself alone, but you can maybe basically find ways to play with each other in fun and creative ways. There's some potential there. Form complex strategies in a team battle. Oh wait, no, there's 2 different formats. What the heck? Okay, now guys, this means that there's 3 ways potentially to play this game. Okay. Bandai, you might be cooking a little too much. Don't go too crazy now. But yes, okay, so this one has team battle. And this one says battle royale. So that means it's 4 people. It's like 1v1v1v1. So it's basically like last man standing. That's awesome. So many options.
はい、チーム戦ではですね、それぞれが別のデッキは持ってくるんですが、2人で同時にターンを進行して、シールドも共通と。
Oh, okay. So so the way that it described the team battle is that you guys share the same shielding. So basically shielding still stays the same, I guess. And you both play on your turn. So it's not like, hey, it's not like kind of like, what was it? Like in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime where like one person would play, then one opponent would play, and then it's back to your team with the other player and then back there. No, it's like these 2 ladies right here will play their turn. And then these 2 gentlemen will play their turn. And then back and forth that way. And you share the shield. So it's still a shield of 6. I'm assuming for both parties. That's kind of interesting. So you could help one ally to kind of like, like nudge them in a specific direction of, hey, I'm on your side. But then it's like, yeah, no. And then you could turn the tables and then like shoot them in the back. This is kind of like you could be playing. It's kind of like a war, like a faction war game. Like what happens in actual Gundam where you like, there's like multiple different players, like 3 or 4 different factions happening at the same time, and they all have their own resources and mobile suits, and then they're all kind of fighting themselves to vie for power. I like that idea. Okay, so the limit, I think he just mentioned like limit would be like bare minimum for a battle royale is 3. Okay. Okay, so the burst effects, I was curious about what burst effects were, but burst effects means that it's what happens is, if I'm understanding correctly, the burst effect, when a card is, lifted from the shield area, if you destroy a shield, the burst effect will activate, meaning that whatever the burst effect is, like in the case of this one, it does damage. It means that you can destroy a unit. So it's kind of similar to how when you attack security in a Digimon game, and it ends up being like either a tamer or a option card, you get to activate them when they're attacked as security. Okay. It's also one special orange EX resource card. Thank you for adding a new mechanic that you didn't explain. Okay, how does the orange EX resource work?
リソースカードというカードがあります、はい、これはですねエクストラリソースといって高校のプレイヤーが獲得できる使い切りのリソースカードとなっておりまして、1回使ったらゲームから
so the player that's going second gets to have this and only they do. Okay. Okay, and you can only play it once.
レベルとしてカウントできるので、
it counts as your level. My one question, my one thought, if the EX card is the only time when you can have, did I miss it? Did I misunderstand or misinterpret it? I might have. But it said that, is it that you have 6 resources in total? Or is it that when you start the game, you have an extra one that you can activate right away? Which means that you would, I guess it would be similar to how some of Shadowverse's mechanics work, I think. Where some of the cards have like a distinct advantage, ? Or where like one player like gets an extra resource that the other player doesn't get. That is but this is a one-time thing. Okay. So that means that I think that means that the total resource number is 6, I'm assuming, and that you just get an extra one when you if you are the second player. And if that is the case, you could reach a level 6 unit a lot faster. Okay. I think that's how I understand it.
で、このゲル
Oh, okay. So that explains like damaging units. Okay. So not only so this is very similar to what was I gonna? It's similar to Shadowverse where if one enemy you can hit an enemy and do damage to them, but if you don't exceed their HP level, they'll stay on the board. Okay. So like the Gelgog will do 4 damage and Hiro Yui's mobile suit will do 6 damage. And it has 6 HP, so it'll be down to 2 HP by the time this engagement ends. Okay.
は7点ダメージを食らう
Very
こういう感じですね。じゃあ以上ここまででデモプレイヤー
Oh, they're gonna wrap up the demo there. Oh, come on. I
さ
was.
あということで実際にデモ
I wanted to
プレイを
watch
行い
more.
ましたが保護さんプレイしていかが方も
Yeah, this does
すぐに
make the
馴染め
game
ると思い
like
ます
really
し
easy.
なんかすごく
This does make the game like really easily accessible for a lot of players by the fact of they're using like similar mechanics to other card games, even other card games that Bandai has used themselves. So that's smart. It means that barrier to entry won't be too difficult for players. I like
いい
that.
バランスの
Okay, so all of the cards will be original artwork? All of them? That's a pretty bold claim.
このビレーアートかっこいいイラスト使用させていただいておりますし、キャラクターも書き下ろしイラストで、なんと今回パラレルカードもたくさんご用意させていただいており
Oh,
ます。
alt arts, yes
ま
please.
ずこちらが
Okay, so yeah, even though this card looked like it came straight from the old anime, no, this is original art too. Okay. This Hiro Yui card, I don't know if I would say original art. Can we really call this original? I guess you could say like it might, because these two do feel like they're not super original in a sense because they feel very familiar maybe. But maybe it's because like this is a classic hero pose. This is something that you would typically see in the Gundam anime. So maybe that's it. It's just that they look very much like some like maybe like Photoshopped maybe, but maybe not. I don't know.
書き下ろしに加えまして、カードゲームならではというところで様々なイラストレーターたちによる書き下ろしも多数。
I do like the Suletta and the Lacus cards. Those are cute.
よくさせていただいております。
いろんなスレッタが今後現れるということですね。
そうなんですね。いろんな
Oh
のが見
yeah,
れちゃうと
we
いうところで。
need more of the precious cinnamon roll Soletta in our lives, chat. We need more of that. So more cards of her are always welcome.
はい。
楽しみ。
さらにですね、パラレルカードも多数登場いたしまして、
Oh, look at these alt arts. Okay, so we saw this Wing Gundam. And we have a normal Gundam, which is nice. We saw this Benager card, which I think is amazing. And then we have a Suletta card, which is very Suletta. I like that. That's cool.
今回のこのガンダムカードゲームオリジナルの新規イラストとなっておりまして、キャラクターやモビルスーツの新たな一面をですね、このアートで表現さ
I'm
せていただい
curious
て
to see
おり
what
ます
alt arts they'll come up with.
なんと
I am
特別
genuinely
に
curious.
試作品からですね、パターン
The adorable
す
Suletta.
ごくかっこいいです。
Yeah, Benager has never looked cooler. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, chat. Benager has never looked cooler. I don't know who illustrated this, but Benager does not normally look this cool. Let's just be realistic. Let's just be honest. He don't normally look this badass, but in this art, he looks that badass.
こちら特報でございます。
Okay, breaking
そ
news.
ちらに先駆けまして今年の12月に
A
です
beta
ね
edition launched in December of 2024. We've heard about this. This is the beta version where they're going to be, which is available right now. I will point out on Premium Bandai. The one thing I will say that I don't agree with is like if this is a beta and you're putting it on Premium Bandai website, but you want to get this to get as many people to potentially play the game as possible, I don't know why Bandai would limit it strictly to P Bandai, especially if by accident like they sell out a pre-order before December. That would be really rough for them, I think. Then there would only be a set amount of people playing the card game. I mean, I guess in a sense, like, if they do manage to sell out, that means that a lot of people will play, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I think something like this should be, like, I wouldn't say, like, for full use by everyone. Like, everyone should be able to order it, like, before it comes out. But I'm thinking, like, is there a thing for card shops to order this ahead of release to experiment and test it out? I'm thinking like this from the card shop perspective. Like, should card shops, like, pick these up? And how many would they be able to pick up? The other thing about this particular beta is the cost. I've already seen the cost. It is $70. Oof. Okay, so it has an MSRP of $70 US, as I already stated. It has a 16 edition beta booster packs with 9 cards per pack. Okay. 1 card set of 56 cards. 1 legend rare card, 2 rule play sheets, and 6 damage counters. Game right away with just a set. Build decks with the set cards and cards from the booster packs to leap into the fray. Okay. From resources and token cards to dice damage counters, everything you need to begin battling is included. I mean, okay, so then for $70, you get quite a bit. A lot more than I expected. I still think that this is really high in price. I think it's, I guess you could say it's like on par with other card games. But like I said before, it with like card shops and whatnot, if card shops wanted to maybe get their hands on these in some form or fashion, this is a pretty high asking price for them to buy into, which they may not do. Like, 70 is a bit high for investment on a very niche, very small card game, so I don't know if anybody would... Aside from, like, diehard Gundam fans, I don't know if other players will be interested in this. I am curious to hear the consensus of others that are... Oh, okay, so they... I was curious if they had... If there was enough to make, like, 2 decks so that people could play together. Because it's like you give 2 rules and play sheets. That means that you're trying to get 2 people to play the deck and with the box. So they're basically beta rules where they limit the number maybe to like 30 cards a deck. Okay.
25年の本リリース以降も使用することができますので、ぜひご安心いただければ
よかったよ
思います。
なんか急に通販番組みたいになる。
Especially that is funny. Earlier in the stream we talked about, you know, like home shopping channels and that they're 24/7 with the initial trailers and whatnot, and now they're talking about the fact that they sound like a home network channel. It's because you guys are a home network channel right now. Oh, you guys are funny. It'll be in Games Fest Orlando in January, from the 24th to the 25th of January. Okay. Gundam Game Edition Beta, offline purchases, Bandai Card Game Fest 2024-25. Select Bandai TCG Plus stores are in following areas. Okay. Bandai Cards Game Fest in Orlando. North America, Europe, Latin America, Oceania. Purchases of Gundam Game Edition Beta requires participation in the teaching and trial event held at Bandai Card Fest and TCG Plus stores. Okay. And you can buy from... Okay, good. I was concerned that, like, they were only going to put it on Premium Bandai, but they're not. They're doing it at... They're going to be selling it at Game Fests and also at selected stores that basically follow Bandai TCG brand, who get Bandai card product. Okay. Expected to... Okay, so the product is expected to ship in February. Is that like the... I think that means that the beta will be shipped in February. Okay, so overall, good presentation. I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I think it was a good start, although I am hoping that they're going to be showing a little bit more product later on, because, like, they only showed the beta version. which right now is like really high entry point and costs quite a bit. They didn't show any other potential other products or when the next line is. Or, oh, this is a... Oh, so do you want to join and like get Gundam card game product? Like, so if you want to get into it, this is like basically a forum to get to it. Okay. Showing the featured series. I guess this is also important. Let's see what featured series are available. We've got Gundam, just Mobile Suit Gundam. We got Gundam Wing, Gundam Seed, Gundam Unicorn, and The Witch from Mercury. I mean, decent lineup, but I'm assuming that they're going to add to the lineup. And no other products announced. Now, of course, this is a couple months away, so I'm assuming they're going to probably be showing starter decks and showing some of the other stuff that's going to be coming out. Starter decks, booster boxes, all that kind of stuff. At least I hope that's what they're going to be doing, because if not, this is not the strongest start that Bandai has had. Of course, considering that all of Bandai's other card games were already like released in Japan like about a year or so prior to the release in America, I guess this is understandable that this game will be like, considering it's launching globally in a sense, so I guess that makes sense that we're only getting a few cards, or we're getting the beta first, and then eventually we'll all get the other cards later. So hopefully we'll get that news soon. Before December 7th, preferably. But yeah, overall, that was a pretty fun little event. I don't know if I'll be able to buy the beta, though. That's the one downside. I don't know if I can afford it. That's a lot of money. $70 is quite a bit. Oh, no. I had a feeling this would happen. It's already sold out. Is that true? Is that true? Yep, they're sold out. Damn it. Bandai, good job. This is the reason why I didn't like the fact they put it on P Bandai. This is why. Now, in order for me to get, unless they add more to this, you know, unless they add more, players like myself who are in like smaller regions or areas where they don't have a card shop nearby can't get this. We can't buy this because it's limited to P Bandai. Like, maybe some of the other card shops that like you might be able to find a card shop that'll sell it. Maybe. But this was what I was afraid of. Like, they got pre-ordered to death. I mean, it does show that the game will probably be popular. Or that people are definitely interested. And it'll probably be priced to hell. I'll point that out too. Considering if it ends up being a secondary market thing, they're going to hike this price up even more. Unless Bandai opens up for more pre-orders. Bandai, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Let me talk to Bandai right now. In person. Allow me to describe my discontent. Bandai, why do you limit your card game? Your card games, currently, in both the West and in Japan, are some of the most popular card games on the market right now. Why do you cause scarcity? Why do you do this? Why? As a fan of Digimon, as a fan of One Piece, and as a fan of Gundam, why are you restricting and limiting it? Why? I thought you guys would want as many players to get their hands on this product as possible. Why isn't this a retail release? Why can't it also be on places like Amazon? Or other shopping networks or areas? I mean, yes, card shops can gain access to this. But what if your card shop chooses not to support it? This is just poor marketing, poor strategy. Why did you do this? Why? Guess this is another reason why I have to end up not liking Premium Bandai sometimes. When you do shit like this, Bandai, this is dumb. I certainly hope that they will listen to the complaints from some of us who where they would like more pre-order or more easy access, don't put this on P Bandai. Or if you're gonna put it on P Bandai, make this larger so you're guaranteeing that scalpers don't get involved. I'm betting, chat. I am betting. I will bet money. Well, I won't bet money, but I'm betting dollars to donuts. I will bet a donut that scalpers probably got into this. I wouldn't be surprised if scalpers bought, like, did you guys put a limit on how many people can order? Did you do that? I'm hoping you did, because if you didn't, that's really gonna look bad for you. Alright, I guess that'll pretty much do it for the announcements. I'm surprised I actually took like over 2 hours to do this. Of course, we did pause, we did look into things and talk about a lot of different stuff, so overall it's still exciting. I'm still very interested. But yeah, that'll do it for this particular stream and this video. Kind of got sombered at the end because I can't buy the cards. But thank you all so much for watching the stream, or watching this video. Actually, I should say that. Thank you all for watching this video. If you're watching this over on YouTube, you can hit like, hit subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. Thank you all for your support over there. But hey, if you like watching some of the stuff I do and whatnot, and you want to see more of me, come hang over on Twitch. I'm here a lot, streaming stuff. Video games and card games and all the other stuff. So if you like that kind of content, come and check me out over there.